it's still the same subject. The folks at the VA doing like I said, purposely taking too long. Alright.
I started a new style. There's one up there too, in the
It
other
was another dude.
direction.
Alright. So this one, you know, alright, now let me rewind it. This how you know they uh are waiting on me. And that's the 15-minute sign, you can't see it real clear. Is I think dude right there, he's talking, running his mouth. It's fine. I just sat down, I think. Yeah, I had just checked in. The only reason I'm showing all this, yeah, I explained what happened. But it's not just that, like I said. Yeah. I mean, I didn't took my pants off. I got shorts, but I had just for whatever, a black T-shirt, and I think they wanted me to wear it because it was like I said, this is what I'm talking about. And this guy, he got on all black. He's either Puerto Rican or Mexican.
I
I,
started a new style.
you saw
There's
you
one
saw
up
that,
there too, in the other direction.
and you can say the reason I rewinded it, he looked up because I was talking. No, it's like no, it ain't just a hospital. This ain't even a hospital. That's a clinic, right? He looked up because he knew they was waiting on me. They got there before me, and no, he just didn't expect me to say anything. Period. Even though they know I make videos, they know, right? He did. That's why he looked up.
I started a new style.
I said I started a new style, but and there was another dude in it, t-shirt. But all right. So then when they called him, right? I just wanted you to see the whole outfit he got on. There you go, right there. See, I mean, you gotta look at it. It's not about it. Hey, black shoe, black socks, black shorts, black. Everybody just black down now. All of a sudden, now you can say that's nothing new. I know it's not nothing, but everybody just since I just did it for the I don't know, not for the hell of I don't know. You know what? Because of the gang stalking shit. Whatever. All the shit I've been going through. I just the old days, high school. Everybody reliving whatever. And so, but it scared the fuck out of them, and they just started going crazy with this all black shit up here. You know, just and you see that's his, I guess his wife. That's fine. A lot of us, whatever. They but the first one, like I said, this one they was sitting there.
I started a new style.
I see, they got there before me. All right, and so the last one is just another short clip. That's your. That's the I wanted to show the sign, the 15-minute sign. I mean I know everybody know. Also the other dude who.
Why did you have to say something? What are you mad about?
Oh, okay. That important because that's when they was talking about it's your own fault, right? You did it to yourself. What it was, they were talking. That's what they do. They were the little. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of girls in there. The young techs and all this and that. Is they act like they're talking to each other. So somebody said real out loud, and you can't say anything back. I'm talking about as a TI, because you'll sound crazy, right? It'd be like me right now, just all of a sudden hopping up. What did I do to myself? That's the whole point of gang stalking, gaslighting, right? Exactly. I mean, I know you know. I'm just saying. So, did I just call them? Oh, that's a phone call. Oh no, I must have hit for some reason. I screenshot that shit. But anyway,
Then why did you have to say something? What are you mad about? See what I'm saying? You just proved my point. But I'll talk to y'all later. It ain't gonna go out through here. I don't think the service is gonna make it told on yourself, dummy. Dude.
I mean, so yeah, I can hear one of the girls in the back. She's talking about because that's back. Once once they call you, that's back there. Any doctor's office, right? You're in the back. Don't have to be the VA. But anyway, and they're all. Oh, you know what? I didn't even take a picture. I should have just snapped because she was sitting in front. I should have just snapped. I know they was kind of mad and they purpose because she came out for a second and walked past me. What do you mean? What do you mean? Now I'm doing one of y'all voices. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I should have took it. She had on her jabib. She must have been a doctor because she got her own. And like I said, majority of my doctors at the other department for all these decades, not all, but the the department of something's wrong, not the don't say the one actually the one I got the most money for. They break it down your percentage why they pay you this and that why they was Indian. It was a lot of Indian doctors, the psychiatrists, but this doctor, she had on the full. I'm not mad at what I'm saying. I finally started talking about the Israel Hamas, and she her office, like I said, you saw her the way. Let me show you again. I didn't pan or anything. I should have
And
panned.
why
Well,
did you have to
she
say
didn't
something?
do anything. It's like her office is right there, right over there. She got this long Habib or whatever they call it. I'm not mad about that. I'm not. But then that's what I'm saying. She should be on our side. You're a female Muslim. Hamas would kill you. And you got a federal job as a doctor, an eye doctor in the United States. So you're like, oh, Israel is killing the the innocents and da. Yeah, that bitch, they would kill you. That's why you're in America. You wouldn't be no, especially not a fucking doctor. You're a doctor at the Veterans Affairs Hospital. You gonna get a retirement check and da this and that. You can start your own practice if eye doctor. So you should be on our side, but she's not. It's not that she's on my side. This whole thing has nothing to do with any of it. It's that's what I'm telling you. It's communism. Not even the none of that. None of that. It's just communism. But that's the devil. Karl Marx was a devil worshiper. But I'm not gonna say he was the antichrist and you know what, it just hit me. I just don't think so. I don't know if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It is what it is. We all need to prepare, but it's like that mean he already came and gone as a human, but his teachings and that shit is still here, and we see technically it is. The everywhere I go, no matter what a person claims to be, the only people I run into are gang stalkers, communists. I don't care what race, what they claim to be, a Christian, a Muslim, anything. They're all on that same page, and we see it, on the news. The first such and such. What's that one that female Muslim from Somalia? What's her name? They used to have a name, all five of them, the squad, to leave. No, that's a different one. That's another one, but the other one, the brother fucker, uh, the Somali, they're all, everybody is a communist, no matter what. That's why they have the unity. Oh, we're interfaith. Yeah, that's what they call it, interfaith. They're not interfaith. They're all devil worshippers. They all sold those souls to the devil. They claiming to be, whatever they look like, or they infiltrated everything. Muslims, Christians, Jews, everything, atheists, they all of them together. That's why they're all together. But I still, all the devil did was show how stupid he is, because this this is almost like is this a trick? It's too easy. These people can't be this stupid. You still worry in November still ain't came, so we don't know what they might release. It is not even, oh, be vigilant. We're all of us are vigilant. Do you think any of us are resting on our laurels? Just chilling. Yeah, we got this in the bag. Shit, we all don't know what the hell is gonna happen. We already, shit, we don't know what these fools gonna do. You see how far they go. It seemed like something trivial. I don't think y'all think they canceling my appointment that I didn't cancel. Just then telling me, oh, you canceled it. Did the doctor like, oh, you? The whole reason for this was to do the first one first, and it's like she didn't know. Just like I said, the first time. I guess I'm getting older. My eyes are getting. Ain't no guess. I know for a fact, but they did this 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years. The doctor, even matter of fact, now the doctor even coordinated with the girl up front. It's because she said, I want to see these two things. Got to go at the same time. And she's like, well, you got to make sure. So that means, and it's the VA. So appointments. So it might be 2 months. Like it's right now. It might be August. Matter of fact, see, they said February. The next appointment ain't. They're being funny. February. Now, just a couple of months ago, they would have been like, "Oh, we'll see you in." That's them. That's them. That's what I'm saying. They're like, "Oh, we ain't got." And you might make it so bad. They started talk when I was in there. That's why I said tomorrow, Thursday, I'm gonna have my phone recording. And because they on the phone, all of us they acting like they getting phone. Oh, we don't have no appointments. We don't have anything open. We don't have. Yeah, they're doing that on purpose. That's how they're doing it on purpose. These little pieces of shit right here, all of them with these federal good
So,
jobs at
what
the
are you mad
VA.
about?
They're doing it to veterans. I don't know if they're doing it to everybody, but I know if you're not a Democrat. Now, like I said, before they used to go by the rules, not because they was doing being nice to me. Obviously, at that point, I don't think they didn't have nobody up top, and they wasn't desperate. So yeah, everything went smooth. Like I said, I've been going to the VA since 2000. That's 24 years. So now that's what I'm telling you. I'm not like the little bitch ass nigga behind the desk. I don't know if you can see him. He was back there hiding.
Right this way.
Well, you heard his voice right this way. Yeah, whatever. He young. Matter of fact, I've been going to the VA longer. Well, not that he alive, but he look like he only about 20 something. Matter of fact, when I was in the military, he probably wasn't alive. And it's just, and it's not even about that. What I'm saying is this: that he won't be a communist, but see, he feels safe because he's with the communists at this point. But that's why they're upset. But they still, I said, the good thing, they still must take it unless they think they got something in the bag. But I don't see because they're losing their minds. But what I just saw is they're still confident. They're still confident, like y'all can't do nothing. We're here. We got everything. We got our people at the top. They don't have to hide anymore. We don't have to hide. But anyway, that's what I had to say. I forgot about that I had Curtis shoot. And I didn't. That's what I'm saying. This is all this shit. It catches you off guard. It's not because it's the VA and I'm not used to that, and it's not no, because I didn't see people back in the day, especially up here. These people we didn't see the scandals. Look it up, VA scandals. Motherfuckers will snap. These are other vets. They will snap on these motherfuckers. The old heads, especially the old heads, back about 10 years ago when they was still a little bit young and he a Vietnam, them niggas snap on their ass. But they was saying, so you gotta think about it. Now you got this whole new crew of vets coming through, and some of them, they might only be 25 years old. They got hurt like 5 years ago when they was 20. These guys are totally woke, totally, just their whole life. Not just the middle, they've been woke, brainwashed their whole fucking lives. And so they're not used to this. So now they're trying to they're trying to transfer everybody to this, bow down type shit. Like I said, the doctor, she can't. Oh, you canceled the appointment. I needed this was the one I really. It kind of defeats the purpose. I'm like, wait a minute, what? I didn't. Why would I even come to this? If I would have canceled one appointment today, wouldn't I? If I was busy, like when I be working. Remember, if I had a job, I would cancel both appointments because I'm at work. I can't go to either one. Why in the hell would I cancel one and not two? And like I said, the first doctor that said this 2 years ago, the first time I had to do these two type of tests, when she said I want to see you in 3 months or whatever, but make sure to tell the girl that they got to be together. She said that. She said to make sure to tell the girl up front that they got to be together. That's what happened. Now remember, yeah, she said go make sure that these two appointments. I'm gonna put them in the, they put them. I'm gonna put them in the computer. Da da da. When you get up there, tell them that these two got to be the same day. And I did. That's what happened. She said these two got to be the same day. This had to be 2 years ago because this is a different eye. That one was like Indian or something. This eye doctor is both of them are female. This is a white chick. The one today. She said, make sure you tell them they got to be the same day, close to each other. And the girl understood. There you go. With another, you see what I'm saying? In Birmingham, a nigga with a car that scat pat like that, he wouldn't have them loud, nasty ass. He had some big boy pipes. This shit is nasty. Little boy. You sound like you in a fucking 1989 Honda Civic with a megaphone hooked up to the back of your car. And you got a V8. Put some big boy pipes, some boilers, some flow masters. I mean, them probably flow masters, but they just trying to, what you call it, cater to every crowd. That shit sound nasty, man. It's not. It don't. Trust me, I forgot about it, but I had to go. I think I made a video. I was in Birmingham about last year, and a nigga pulled up in the what's the two-door version, the Challenger, the Charger, right? And you can see it's the Hemi, and he had the real pipes on there. It was a white boy too. Make it so bad. It was a white boy. I know white boys love, but I'm saying the way he had it hooked up, he in Birmingham. He know the rules. This nigga, this. You sound like a bitch, man. I'm serious. That shit, I don't know. That shit is annoying. It don't sound manly. Your shit's supposed to be them grown man. Got them dogs. You got them dogs. You walk them dogs. That is not walking them dogs. That is you screaming like a little bitch. Help me! Help! That's what your car sound like. You ain't walking no dogs. You're not. This is a little bitch shit, man. Ain't no jealousy. You want to be annoying, yeah, you could be annoying with some flow masters. You vibrate the whole house, but that shit, damn, y'all niggas retarded, man. That's why I said it's like that. Yeah, a YSL boy, that dude on that truck, they would be in the car like that, with that shit. Damn. I mean, to each his own, I know, but that damn, that shit just. You know what I'm saying? Damn, it sounds like you got with a megaphone on that lowrider Civic, like a 1990 Civic with them pipes. But you also put a megaphone. This shit is not cool. Not gangster. Definitely not gangster. This shit. So anyway, I guess they wanted me to forget what I was talking about.
Then why did you have to?
But like I said, so yeah, the other doctor, was the one who said the first time I had to have this test. She said make sure to get it close, so you won't have to wait. First of all, but she got to do it. Yeah, dilated all that shit. You got to do this test. And yeah, so I told the girl. She said, okay. She go through typing. Da da da. Okay, I got an appointment. We'll just say February 20th. And I got another. Oh, same day. Yeah, okay. One, and it was like one. It was like 40 minutes apart. It's no big deal at all. Yeah, just sit on your phone. And really, like I said, after the first one, they really are gonna see you. You ain't gonna. You gotta have to sit there with. It's the doctor can't just. You got to have the two appointments, two different appointments. And so, but and I showed you. She said I canceled. Why in the hell would I cancel one and not the other? She can't even say, well, you could, well, maybe you had somewhere to be earlier. No, I would have canceled both, period. Because, like I said, I never, ain't no, matter of fact, this is the only time in 24 years I ever had two appointments. Well, no, but they were two different offices, two different things. I had one, I did, but there were two different, specialties, rather. That's what they call it, specialties. I might have had it, I don't know. The nephrologist, the kidney doctor, and then somewhere else. But and so that's only the second time. So this would have been the third time in all these years that I had two appointments in one day. And she's like, I just can't. Why would I cancel one? Why would I see? Because they give you a text. They text you. They call you. That's what they got mad about. Like I said, I heard the little dude, they was talking.
Say
Again,
something. What are you mad about?
not this video, but the other one. They was back there. He was talking after I checked in.
I started a new style.
He had checked
Went
in.
up there too, in the other direction.
And so they're basically letting you know they're gonna play some shenanigans. Oh, you confirmed, like I showed you. You confirmed. Like, so confirming this is a big deal. So this is a big deal. This is me showing off or something. I'm smarter than that's what I'm telling you. It's not me. Oh, you think that, not them. You think that. No. They go from the. I know better. I don't think like that. You are showing that everything I do just irritates you. Also, the communist, Marxist. That's Karl Marx. That's communism. You got to be jealous of every fucking thing. And then how would you know I do all this? Spying. The main thing, spying, violating people against the United. Karl Marx was a German. Not a United. He hates the United States. These motherfuckers, they infiltrated. They hated. Like I said, they're not just the Muslims. She ain't say nothing. She was just typing and da da da. She got up once that act like she had to do something, then went back and sat back down. Matter of fact, I think instead of normally, I remember I told you I always bring my headphones, but I brought them, but I started playing videos. I think I was playing that dude, and also oh, you know what? I was playing the Whitlock. I was playing that when I was in the back. I was playing Whitlock. So I think, yeah, history. I was playing Whitlock. You know who Jason Whitlock is? Yeah, here he is. I was playing this one. I was really watching. Polarized. And you can see how that 14-minute video. I didn't fast forward. I played the whole thing. So that's how long I was in the back. 12 minutes. I got the 12 minutes.
That's what they're doing. They can dress it up any kind of way they want. But they're trying desperately to look like white women. And why do I bring this up? Because when I talk about bigotry over business, the bigotry and the hostility stems from these women hate themselves and hate that they're not white women. Why else would you dress it?
I did have it loud because I was in the back and I had it about right here, but they can hear it.
Why else would you put on some cheap wig, some horse's hair over the top of your head to look like a white woman, and you wonder why they did this to Caitlin Clark? And I want to play you, I want to start with Joy Reid and Jamel Hill. I want to play this clip of these two black Yas queens talking about Caitlin Clark. And this is, I'm telling you, this is, you can't, I'm not trying to take a dump on women. I'm trying to explain women, and we just.
That's what we keep saying. Yeah, you know, everybody's hip. That's what I'm telling you. Everybody's hip to that. Oh, you self-hating. Oh, you hate women and blah 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 blah. Everybody's hip to this communist bullshit.
Have to have an honest conversation if we're ever going to come out of this. If we're ever going to recover, we have to have an honest conversation about who's leading this discussion, who's forcing us into their delusion, who's forcing us to compromise truth. And then, how did these people get installed? They're not honest. They're not talented. They're not smart.
I mean, yeah, see, that's the news. See, all words are true. It's not trying to be hateful. All words are just the truth. Installed. The resident. Now, I don't use them word. I forgot. Installed. They are installed. The resident in chief, installed. Because, like I said, I just, because I don't use them words. I say they house niggas, they phony, they bitches. Basically, it's the same language. I'm just translating. For some niggas who might not understand, even though everybody know what installed mean, it's not even the Manchurian Candidate. I go a little bit further. Remember that movie, the remake with Denzel, but it's an old movie. This is way worse. It's the house niggering candidate. Not the Manchurian house niggering candidate, but
they've been platformed to lead a conversation and bully us all into a state of delusion. Let's watch these two delusional black queens, Joy Reid and Jamel Hill, SOT number 3.
Somebody very smart said to me recently that the challenge with women's basketball is that most of the stars are black, but most of the great players are black, but most of the stars are white, whether it's who's getting awarded by the ESPN, whether who's getting noticed by the magazines. And like you said, if there were charter flights, Britney Griner would not have ended up in a gulag, right? These ladies are flying commercial and they're not treated as like the men are. How much of this do you think, though, is the marketing potential of a Caitlin Clark?
Can we stop there? Frankly, this is a stop there. Pause. I'm going to come back. I just want to pause. I want to pick up where we just left off. This is what Joy Reid just argued that Britney Griner went to prison in Russia because the WNBA doesn't have charter flights. Let's think this through. I think the WNBA has 12 teams.
All right, now I'm not, no spoiler alert, but that's another thing. I know, well, the Britney dude or chick, whatever it is, just real nigga shit. I know she's a you wouldn't know just because they're saying she wasn't. That's what that dumb bitch Joy Reid, she wasn't on a charter flight. Everybody know, even I never flown on a charter or a private plane. You still, just because maybe she watched too many movies. Yeah, I think in a movie, probably a 90s movie, a private plane, you can smuggle shit. But other than nowadays, no. You still, especially another country, Russia, even if you had a private plane, you would have, and I don't think she got enough. Basically, she would have had to have connections. You got to have connections to do that type of shit.
That all play here in the United States. So, if you have charter flights in the WNBA that's flying around to these 12 teams in the United States, what Russian laws could be broken while here in America traveling on private flights in American cities? How did she get there? How did she reach the conclusion that not having a private flight in America led to Britney Griner getting arrested in Russia? It's delusion. It's stupidity. It's a lack of
I was about to
logic.
say that shit is just stupid. So she's saying because she don't fly on a private plane like like the NBA, like LeBron or whatever. I guess in the United States, they got a game in Cleveland and a game in LA. They fly on a private jet. Like he said, what does that have to do with flying to Russia? What the hell is that? Damn, it's summertime. But anyway, what the hell? I mean, what, what, how would a private jet, like I said, you go in, they got their rules in Russia. That wouldn't have changed anything.
Stupidity. It's a lack of logic and reason. It's and no one. Jamel Hill's not going to call her out on it, correct her, any of this. Britney Griner went to prison because of she didn't feel like she's earned enough money here in the United States. Let's say she made $200,000, all told, played here in the United States. For most people, that's a good living, and it's a great living if you play
I'm
in
about
a.
to say a good living 200 for regular people. That's a stupendous, not even great. You got to go beyond great. 200.
That for 27 straight years has never turned a profit. Who in a league that has never turned a profit, in any business that has never turned a profit, who makes 200 some odd thousand or 150, whatever it is,
In any business, not just
playing in a
sports.
league that's never turned a profit? Who does that in a business that's never turned a profit? This is why I call them welfare queens. And people don't have to like it, but it's just factual. They're living high on the hog and ungrateful about it, playing in a league that no one watches or cares about. She went to Russia out of greed. She wants to make more money. She went to jail because she had hashish or some form of marijuana.
Another thing, when they was making me wait, I didn't type this in. This was in my recommendations. But what I'm saying is, back there it was like one dude, a white dude. I'm not saying nothing about anything, but it was one dude back there. But mostly it's females, and I guess they could hear it. But I did, like I said, I mean, there wasn't no other patients. There wasn't no other vets. There wasn't no old ass, vets. There wasn't no other younger vets. There was a couple of old dudes I seen. Well, you saw the one dude I showed you with all black and his wife. But I'm just saying, really, yeah. Why are they making me wait so long if it was empty? But there was people supposedly I saw they wheeled out. Matter of fact, they made sure to wheel out the patient. I think who was before me. He was an old dude in a wheelchair, and his wife was wheeling him out. Remember, I used to see that. Remember, I told you I used to see that when I first started going to the VA 24 years ago. When I first got out, and I was only like 26 or whatever, and I would see back then in 2000. The World War II vets were still alive, and like I said, it would be like some little skinny ass white lady. I'm not mad at her. No, I guess like women would say it was cute. She be pushing her little husband, and he got his little World War II hat on. And he's serious. He's a vet, and obviously World War II. He's old and skinny, and she's old and skinny, and she's pushing him through the Birmingham VA. But today they had a old black lady, old black man. That he's coming. That's fine, but there's nobody else there. Why y'all doing this on purpose? And like I said, she came in and talking about you use counselor. So y'all using these old folks, these old vets, and he ain't World War II because they're all basically dead. It's like a few in the world left. They got to be, if there's even one that was on any country team, World War II vet. You can look it up yourself. Just type in, and I ain't finna do all that. But these guys probably at the most Vietnam, and maybe he might have been Korea. But either way, so I was playing this. But I think some of them got, yeah, the little black girls. But the one, she was, I give credit. She wasn't mean. She came and got me. I saw her first. She walked by once, but it looked like she did the eye roll. Did she come? Then they came and got me. But I don't know what the hell she was doing. She was fucking with me hard, but she was whatever. She rubbing her legs over there like, hey, you need to chill. But I know. But anyway,
She's traveling abroad, breaking their law, put herself in a vulnerable position, and Russia used her to get what do they call the merchant of death? One of the greatest terrorists in the world. They used Britney Griner to spring him from an American prison. But somehow, Joy Reid has concluded, oh, this is all a byproduct of American sexism. The fact that Britney Griner put herself in a vulnerable position and sprung an arms dealer, the merchant of death, sprung him from prison. Yeah, it's America. We're sexist. We're racist. It's our fault. This is lunacy. This is why I'm very reluctant to engage and debate with these feminist American women, these welfare queens. I don't want to debate with them.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Now, even the bitches with jobs, like I talked about today, or careers, this new is really, it's not even that. Remember I told you that what's that group, they're called MidGal. Honestly, I had to agree at first. I go through the anybody that's a MidGal video, I don't know why they started putting in my, and after a while you had to start agreeing with the chicks, and you knew a lot of them was just straight up hoes. But I mean, not seriously. There was, because they was getting offended. Who I fucked and all the men I fucked and da da da. It's none of this and that. But it's like, yeah, they are right as far as you worrying about it. Nigga. Just fuck her or don't fuck her or leave her alone. You just gotta find and not be no sucker. You know what I'm saying? That's where all that. Yeah, thirsty. Remember that thirsty? Oh, he's thirsty. And other dudes, I think I ended that shit. Cause immediately when they tried to make that a cool thing with dudes calling another dude thirsty, oh, why you thirsty for that chick? I said, dude, you got to be gay. I would leave comments. I'm not against gay people. I'm just saying, don't. And I don't care about, oh, you need to be your real self. I'm just saying, even a gay dude wouldn't tell a man not to be thirsty about, exactly. How about that? There it go. There it go. A gay dude wouldn't say, don't be thirsty about a fine chick. I would think he wouldn't say. I don't know what they would say, but I don't think they would tell you to, you know, because that thirst is like, dude, they're brainwashing you. And I said that this was before I knew what gang stalking was. This was 2015, I think. And it was, and I'd be like, yo, dude, they're brainwashing you. Before you know it, you gonna be, gonna be in a world or whatever if you keep talking about thinking, because they're brainwashing you to not give women compliments. That's what that was. Oh, don't stop being thirsty. Don't be thirsty. Thirst trap. The girl would post a pic. Thirst trap. Thirst trap. You see, they don't do that because I'm like, nigga, if you think about it, it's a difference between just giving a compliment or even go, damn, da 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 da. But see, they changed it. They tried to, yeah, thirsty and me too. It's like, no. The real nigga, yeah, you can say damn, you and your homies, but we ain't finna lose our mind. But at the same time, or lose my money or get killed over there where I'm from, and there's a lot of cities. You damning and you don't know what you doing, your ass could be dead, nigga. That bitch gonna play you. Or you gonna get mad because she cheating on you and try to kill some nigga that's fucking you, because you the one who thinks she your girl. Other nigga just fucking her, right? And you gonna front that nigga and get killed. Try because you mad. The other nigga don't even care. And she don't care. but you love her and da da da. That's see, that's not a thirst trap. That's a, a fuck nigga, cause he kissing his bitch ass. It's like, yeah, the rest of us might be, oh damn, that bitch fine as hell. But you ain't finna just lose your mind, lose your wallet, and lose your head cause you gon' hey man, that's my girl, nigga. Or da 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 da. Nah. You just leave that bitch alone. You might check her, but the rest of us we ain't finna check her. Especially when we was young, nigga, ain't nobody been, oh, you done, bye. But that's what they changed. That's this new age shit. All this, and it ain't about. That's what I'm saying. It's wicked. It's real wicked. This shit is wicked because most of, like I said, majority of real man, as y'all say. Remember, yeah, that's another thing. Remember, they kept saying a real man would do this, a real man. And we always like, what? So a real man would accept that you was a hoe and slept around with who knows how many niggas? That's a fool. More than likely you gonna get, because that's another thing. I used to say it too, and I see cases like that now. Where I would, you might think she your girl, right? It ain't even about the fact that she fucking. But what if the other niggas, one of them, fall in love with her, and he wants her for himself, but she thinks she loves you, and you don't even know, and this nigga come and knock your block off. And you didn't even see it coming because you didn't know nothing about it. And now we done seen cases like this. It ain't even about she was cheating and embarrassed you and da 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 da. No. It used to just be the nigga she fucking, he a real nigga. He just fucking, I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's it. That ain't my girl. She just give me pussy when I want. And she give me his money. Blah 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 blah. But what about the times this nigga start falling in love? He want her for himself. He might knock you. He might kill you. Yeah, this, see what I'm saying? I was like, that's why. That's another reason. You can't just be whatever. This shit. It ain't misogyny. Like he's saying, it ain't misogyny. This is just tried and true throughout history, world history, not just U.S. history. This is tried and true.
Very reluctant to engage and debate with these feminist American women. These welfare queens. I don't want to debate with them. I want to avoid them. There's so little logic coming from them. It's just dangerous to engage.
I think even Whitlock be listening to me, cause he said he don't want to debate. I've been leaving comments for the last couple of weeks. Don't debate with them. Not just women. I said don't debate with the communists. No more debate anybody. A man communist. LBXGGY, LMNOP communists, don't debate with none of them because we ain't got no problem. We don't care. Y'all the ones forcing it on everybody. I gotta be my authentic self and da 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 da. Nobody cares. Get your money. That's the end of it. Get your money. But y'all, oh, it's a movement. The community. No, it's not. The only movement is money. Get your money. That's the only movement everybody should be on. This crazy, whatever shit. All right, and I've been saying don't. So it must be catching on. I don't know. Even if they got Whitlock, I don't know what's going on. He one of them or not. But I've been leaving comments. Don't debate with him no more. Nobody, not just women. But maybe it might have been a video about something that happened to a woman, and I said don't debate with him. But I've been leaving it on any type of Democrat video, whatever, a news video. Stop debating with any of these communists, not just feminists, just communists, period. Any of these feminist, communist, any of these don't debate with, not just don't debate with any of them, any of these communities. Stop with these debating communities, all that shit. Stop debating. Because this shit is just insanity. It's crazy.
It's dangerous to engage because it's like you're raising their relevancy by engaging with them. They got you right.
I mean, CC right there, I think they got to him. He's talking about Relevancy. Who cares? Relevancy. Who cares about relevant? I never understood that the whole time. And the last, since they've been saying it, last 14, since 2010, 2011, you're not relevant. That's not a diss. And yes, it does matter when I say it's not a real nigga diss. Because right now, the whole world, everything comes from gangster rap. I don't care what you say. These little movies or white folks romance comedy, what they call it, a rom-com. Everything is gangster rap. You're like, no, it's not. Yes, it is. He's a white nerd doctor. He's young and da da da. His whole demeanor, everything comes is derived now. Right now, especially because you know damn well it's a rom com as you call it. It's gonna be he 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 gives back. He might have even been born rich. He does all the communist shit. He does all of that. That's how he gets trying to get back in the day. A white dude trying to get the girl, he ain't do none of that shit. Nowadays he's a doctor or whatever. Nobody's hating, but he's doing all the he's checking all them lists. He cares about the community. He drives an eco car and that and this and that. But the way he talk, yeah, yeah, pound it up. Exactly. He might even be a single dad. He's a widower. He talks to his kids. Hey, pound it up. Hey, how you doing, Junior? All that. This that everything. You're like, that's not. That's just no. The way they're talking, everything is derived. I don't care what you say from gangster rap, not just rap, but gangster rap derives from rap. Obviously.
They want you. Probably got me right where they want me right now, talking about Joy Reid's idiocy. Let's play the rest of the clip and let's watch Jamel Hill join in the delusion.
Of a Caitlin Clark, because quite frankly, this is a league that is largely, as you said, largely black women. It's also largely LGBTQ. She's a white heterosexual woman. And so if you're trying to get white dads to go spend their money and buy season tickets, she seems like a marketing opportunity. How much of it is that?
I don't know why people find that to be controversial to think about that. I mean, we know that marketing is about ability, talent, all those things. And nobody's saying that Caitlin Clark doesn't have those things. It's like she's incredibly talented. She's broken record. She's playing a playing style that people love, that is very representative of what we see today, particularly on the men's side. But yes, it helps that she's white, straight in from Iowa, in a league that has faced marketing challenges throughout the history over the last 3 decades that it's been in existence. It's faced marketing challenges because of the things that you mentioned, because 70% of the players are black women, because a third of them identify as LGBTQ+. Yes, it has faced challenges. And by the way, the NBA went through the same thing. Before Magic and Bird arrived and took the NBA Finals off tape delay, the NBA was in a very vulnerable spot. It was a black-led league. There were drug problems. There were a lot of issues. And then you fast forward to the 90s and the 2000s where there was the merge with hip-hop, right? That's how you got the dress code, because you had the same issue. You had a predominantly black league that had white fans, or more importantly, white people who wanted to...
Whatever the hell she's talking about. Now, I was a youngster. Well, not a youngster. She's talking about Allen Iverson. That's what she's talking about. The merge with hip hop. That wasn't really white folks. That was Jordan and him didn't like that, him dressing like that, I would think, yeah, it was. Barkley was still playing. It wasn't white folks. I don't care what you say. I remember when Iverson came, into the game. I'm not a basketball fan, but I remember everybody talking about it. And like I said, yeah, the old niggas, I was still in. I was in Virginia then, though. I was at Fort Eustis. And like I said, remember I told you them old dudes was working with me. All of them was Vietnam vets. They was what we call civilians, basically government employees. And, and them niggas, old heads, 70s niggas, when they was in their 20s and, Vietnam, they kind of liked Iverson, and they they was on that Democrat shit. They was, it's the white folks. It's like, I think, yeah, really, because remember Jordan, all of them, they wore suits. But Jordan wore short. Jordan was the real one who started the long shorts in the 80s. That's where that come from, Jordan. But Iverson made them so long, like it was a goddamn dress just about, or whatever, or shorts, jeans. Remember, it was Iverson. And they always try to say, oh, it was the white folks and da da da. That's that house niggas, scary shit. And really, yeah, that's the 69 boys. I know Iverson ain't from down south, and Iverson, trust me, I know Iverson wasn't no. But really, that remind me. That's what I was just talking about. Remember the 69 boys, and they would have. I think they had North Carolina suits on. The Tootsie Roll video. Remember that shit? If you know where I'm going with this, the big jerseys and the big, basically remember. You know what? It was like '94. I just got to Fort Bragg, and the Charlotte Hornets. I think everybody doesn't say the '69 boys. They had those Charlotte Hornets. That. But my point was wearing a whole At first, it did look kind of cool when you're. I think I was in the mall. I saw like damn, But it's like, wait a minute, you can't wear a whole basketball suit. You can either wear the shorts and the t-shirt, even if you playing ball, or you can wear the jersey and some jeans. But you can't wear the whole fucking basketball. The Bulls, the Hornets. Y'all like, why can't you? See, you don't understand. Yeah, nigga, you can't show up to the club. You just, this was back in '94. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. This is not relevant, as y'all say. It's not relevant. I'm just.
Yo, go ahead. The way I understand my constitutional obligations, pursuant to the 6th and 14th Amendments of the United States Constitution and the corresponding sections of the Georgia Constitution, I'm required to make a full and complete statement to the court. For the record, and if God forbid this goes up on appeal for the appellate courts or another tribunal, commission, or administrative body, I was told, based upon information and belief, that when we arrived at 8:30, 9 o'clock today, we did not come into your courtroom until almost 11:30. And what I found out just recently, this is not waived, is that supposedly in chambers, the honorable court reporter at times,
Oh,
honorable
damn.
court at times.
Alright, I gotta end this because the battery is dying. Screen done went black. It's at 5%. Either way, or I can just switch to my other phone, but this battery is at 5%.